Hello everyone and welcome back to Oshkosh Today. Thanks again for joining us. I am sitting here with our very own Miss Oshkosh, Samantha Peck. So Sam, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
So you're here to talk to us about the Miss Oshkosh Pageant. We've got a lot to talk about. First off, do you want to just give us a little background on the pageant itself? How long has it been around for, and what's it all about?
The Miss Oshkosh Pageant has actually been sponsored by the Women's Division of Oshkosh for the past 50 years. So I'm technically the 50th Miss Oshkosh that is sponsored by the Women's Division.
Okay.
And it's a scholarship organization that really promotes style, scholarship, success, and service through women throughout the community.
Wow. And you've been Miss Oshkosh since when?
Since the first weekend in March.
Okay, so how is it going so far?
It's been busy, but it's been a good busy. I've always been that person that likes to stay busy and always be on the go, so it's really been a good experience for me. Kept me on the go and on my toes.
Oh, I'm the same way. And you really have gotten around Oshkosh a lot. You've been at a lot of different kinds of events, parades and things like that.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you've been up to?
I was just recently at a appearance out at Whitman Field for the Frostings for Flight,
Yes.
which was really interesting. It was kind of a cupcake wars thing,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I loved because anything baked, I'll eat it, and anything with sugar frosting, it's my thing.
That is such a fun event, and I saw you there. I was eating cupcakes
Yes.
the whole time, and it was a great event. And so those kind of things are really fun for you to be
So
able to
much
go
fun.
to.
I love being able to go to these things that I didn't actually know about. I was born and raised in Oshkosh, and I haven't heard of some of these things. And by going, I'm like, hey, I need to come back here.
You
This was
do.
fun.
Yeah. And so, what was your experience like throughout the pageant? It's kind of a process to go through
really
to do the
is.
interviews and all that. What does that all entail?
To participate in the pageant, you have to interview for the position, which is a 10-minute private interview with the judges. You have to go on stage in a swimsuit.
Oh.
So, yeah, I mean, that was a little rough because I couldn't eat my cupcakes then. And then we have an evening gown portion, we have a talent portion of the competition, and then there's also an onstage question as well.
So it's kind of a big night for Oshkosh.
It's a big day too for the contestants. We get there at like 8 in the morning, and then we don't get to leave until the show's done at night, and then there's an after party as well. But it's one of those days where the adrenaline is pumping and you keep going and you don't even realize how tired you are until you get home.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I got home
especially
and
you.
I laid down on the couch and I was just out for a good 8 hours.
Well, I mean, and it's an awesome experience, especially if you win the thing.
It really is.
And we've got a few pictures of you actually, when you were crowned. What was your reaction when they read your name and you were Miss Oshkosh?
At first it was almost disbelief that I was like, really, was that my name? Like, it didn't register in my head. And then, you know how most people would cry when they get excited about something like that? I just laughed because that's what I do when I'm like in a situation I don't know what to do. I just laugh. So there's me getting my crown put on my head and I'm just laughing because I don't know what else to do. But I was just so happy and so grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah, and you've been so busy, like you said, and each person has their platform or their goal behind their time as Miss Oshkosh. What is your platform?
I chose bullying prevention as my platform. It's something that really affects everyone. Nobody is not affected by it, and it's really become a problem in schools today. It was something that I had experience with when I was a child, and I also work at a local dance studio, and I have kids coming in all the time saying that they've gotten picked on in school, and it's just something that needs to be addressed, and it's just kind of brushed under the rug, and it needs to be out in the open in the light.
It really is, and what better way to do that than as Miss Oshkosh? What kind of things are you doing to support that?
The main thing is it's talking with the kids. That's where it starts. In the elementary schools, in the younger age groups, that's when habits form, and they really need to understand that it's not okay to pick on other people, that they really do hurt their feelings and change their lives, and it really needs to understand how to prevent it, how to stand up for yourself, and how to understand what you're doing to someone if you are the bully.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, and so you're going into schools and things and talking to kids?
In the schools, and I've been to the Boys and Girls Club, and then again at the dance studio too. They always come in with problems, and I really try to help them work out with it, because what I felt when I was a kid, I don't want any other kid to ever feel that way.
Oh, well, what an awesome cause that you're, going after, and a goal that you can work towards. An ongoing goal too after you're done with Miss Oshkosh.
It's something that can be addressed.
Definitely.
Even from kids to adults, everybody experiences it.
Yes, and so looking forward, there is an informational meeting coming up to talk to potential Miss Oshkosh candidates. When exactly is the meeting?
It is the 23rd of November.
Okay. And what exactly are they going to be talking about at this
They're just going to
meeting?
be discussing that they give away scholarships to every contestant who enters. They'll be kind of explaining the process of the pageant, about the rehearsals, the days and times for those, and all the phases of competition, what you're going to need, what it's going to be like, and then just kind of explaining what the role of Miss Oshkosh is in society.
Okay, and it's not really only geared towards the pageant girl, with all the experience. Anyone, it's open to anyone.
Definitely not. I entered my first time as a high school senior, so you can enter from when you're 17 to 24. I did it my first year. I got a scholarship, which is awesome, and then I did it my second year, and I really learned from that first year, so I encourage everybody to go out and try. I mean, scholarships are always good for everyone. Everybody can use them.
Oh, God, yes.
With the school these days, everybody could use a scholarship.
Yeah, and that was going to be my next question. It is a scholarship
pageant. It is
pageant.
a scholarship pageant. Every contestant who enters will walk away with a scholarship.
Amazing.
Yes.
And you said the women's the women's division is behind this. Maybe you can give us just a little bit of background on them.
It's just an organization of women in the community who get together and they advocate other causes in society. They also have a style show coming up, which is really exciting that I get to be in as well, and they just try to raise awareness for things in the community.
Excellent. And again, this informational meeting is November 23rd.
23rd, yes.
What are the requirements for being a contestant?
You have to be ages 17 to 24, and that's really female, and you just go out and try it. It doesn't matter if you're this stereotypical pageant girl. It doesn't matter if you don't have any experience. Everybody, go out and try it. It gives you great interviewing skills, if anything. And it's just a great experience.
And all the girls are so sweet. I know that everybody, you make lifelong friends.
Right. Everybody thinks it's like a cutthroat thing and all the girls are going to be mean. It's not. Not like that at all. We're all backstage helping each other. Whatever anyone needs, we're all calming each other down before you go out on stage. People think that, nobody's going to be talking backstage. That's not the case at all.
Oh, no. Well, we got about 30 seconds left. Last question. What is your favorite thing about being Miss Oshkosh here? What's been your favorite thing so far?
My favorite thing is being able to go out in the community. I've met so many wonderful people, and I've gotten to do so many fun things over my year that I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Wonderful. Well, we're so happy to have you in, as always. And hey, good luck with the rest of your time as Miss Oshkosh. And you can find more information about the pageant and about the women's division on the Facebook and the website. It's missoshkosh.com.
Yes,
so very easy to remember. So thanks again, Samantha, for coming in.